So now, were you worried that you were
Oh,
next?
I was. I didn't know what was going on. He was there. We were both looking at each other like, oh my gosh, what just happened?
Wow. Hello, everybody, and I am excited in this week's episode of That's Awkward. I'm welcoming Miss Mary Morris, and she's got a story for us. Hi, Mary. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you, Nestor?
I'm doing fabulous. Thank
Awesome.
you. So, before we get started, a little bit about who you are, areas that you service, how long you've been in real estate.
Okay. I have been in real estate since 2004.
Okay.
Started in loans for the first 2 years.
Oh, okay.
And then hopped into the real estate side of it.
Okay.
And I've been doing, working Mission Viejo, South Orange County area since that point. And
All right.
doing some farming of Mission Viejo. I kind of stay pretty close to home.
Okay.
And, yeah, so.
Sweet. So, why did you transfer from loans to real estate?
Realized I didn't like there was no connection with people. It was all over the phone.
Okay.
And to me, I wanted that connection. I did my first real estate transaction with my good friend was my first deal.
Okay.
And from that point on, I just said, oh my gosh, I love this. I love being able to turn keys over, and I love congratulating them that the home sold, all that stuff. So I was like, oh, I'm going this route instead of the loans. So,
Gotcha.
But I have to say that learning loans in the beginning was a big help.
I was about to say it was probably very helpful.
Yeah, kind of asking questions to clients when we were, going through that, all the recession and all the bad loans and everything. There were a couple people that I was showing property to was given them by loan officers, and then in that transition of talking to them and showing them property, asking them questions, like. And telling them, you can't afford this place.
We're not ready for this. Yeah,
this is, so I kind of stopped showing them, and they stopped being interested in buying. Okay. And I hope that helped them down the road, not getting stuck.
Well, very good.
So
the magic question, been in real estate for a while, and so the question is the most awkward or craziest moment that you had in real estate with a client, real estate related.
Okay, well, this was in the very beginning.
Okay, so early on in the career.
Early on, when I was just starting the real estate in the mortgages, but also I was kind of dabbling with real estate, and I had a mentor, and I had gotten a lead off the website or something. I can't remember how I got it, but I asked to meet them at Starbucks coffee shop, and my mentor was there with me. And they wanted to see properties. And I'm like, well, yes, you can see properties, but, we need to make sure you're qualified first. And, I'm qualified, that comment that everybody has.
I know I'm qualified.
Okay, well, let's meet first.
Yes, don't worry about my loan. And
right.
Yes.
So they came up to we were sitting outside, and they came up, sat down, and we had just a little bit of a conversation. And they said, well, we want to, go see properties like right away. And I said, well, it doesn't really work that way. But we were probably about 10 minutes in, and all of a sudden, literally, SWAT.
Okay.
The SWAT team came and picked. It was a girl and a boy.
Okay. So
couple.
it was a couple.
It was a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, and they were younger, kind of on the younger side. And they came in and just picked them right up and turned them around and slapped the cuffs out of them.
So now, were you worried that you were next?
I didn't know what was going on. And my mentor, Rick Vega, I don't know if you've ever seen this, Rick, but he was there. We were both looking at each other like, oh my gosh, what just happened?
Wow.
So they had to come over and tell us that they had been investigating them. So they were robbing homes.
Ah.
And using, the lure of going to see properties first to scout them out.
Gotcha.
And then to rob them. So from that point on, that really set the tone on how I was going to deal with new people.
Interesting. So that's an interesting story. So that definitely awkward. Definitely fits into that's awkward. But also another lesson in there. So they were actually giving you a call to go scope the homes out.
That's right.
And they were just working their way through the agents and then going back.
That's what they were doing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And being a new agent, I had no idea. I didn't know maybe some of the other pre-qual questions you would ask or something like that. But eventually, I guess it worked out.
Part of my pre-qual question. So, do you rob homes for a living?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That was just
hilarious.
the craziest time.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good story. So we've learned from it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, that doesn't happen very often
No.
or too often. So but I'm sure there's a lesson in there somewhere. But Mary, so where can they find you?
You can find me at my website, which is morrishomegroup.com, or you can reach me at my cell phone. I'm always available by text or by phone number,
Okay.
and the number is 949-202-6306.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
That was my pleasure.
That's great.
So that's an awkward moment, everybody. Take care.